What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another War Thunder video. Today we're taking a look at the King Tiger, specifically the one with the 10.5 centimeter gun. This is an excellent tank. It's actually one of my favorite German tanks. And you'll notice that I'm taking it across the water, which is unusual for a heavy tank on this map in arcade. In arcade tanks, generally the heavies go towards the middle where the cap is, along with everyone else for the most part, and occasionally the mediums will spread out and go on the other side of the water to flank guys going towards the sea point, and it just ends up in a kind of a chaotic mess at sea. Just so many tanks in such a small place. I would say close to 80% of the tanks will go towards that one cap point. And in arcade domination, there's just too many tanks. It's so clustered. It's just a frustrating mess. So what I opt to do, regardless of tank, generally speaking, of course, is go across the water and not necessarily snipe towards the cap, but rather just defend whatever teammates are over here. In this case, we got a Panther that's decided to come with me, and I'm just going to use my big gun to kill anything that's trying to kill either my guys that are over here or my guys that are over at the cap. It won't take too long to show off why I like this tank so much, aside from the obvious armor, and then that is the gun. The 10.5 centimeter gun is amazing. It has a very slow reload. It's I want to say almost twice as slow as the traditional King Tiger gun. I try to spot in this Panther, but there's just so much rubble here I can't quite get a good shot on him, and I just barely clip his tank and end up getting a long reload. It's almost very similar to an IS-2 in that regard, a very long reload, but he knows I'm here, so I have to be mindful and prepare to defend myself however I can. That means angling my tank, obviously not showing him my side. Here comes another Tiger, and he ends up getting ammo racked because he's taking way too much ammunition. He's got his entire turret loaded with ammo. You don't need 65 rounds of ammunition, for crying out loud. It's just way too much. But you saw what that one round did to him, other than ammo wrecking. And you'll see that continue on a little bit further in this video, where one shot will take out the tank the majority of the time. It's just got so much explosive filler. It's amazing. Now, even though this Panther knows that I'm here, he pulls out right in front of me anyway, and ends up getting taken out by my teammate because I was sitting in the middle of a reload. You know, if that teammate hadn't been there, I could have gotten him if I had just a couple more seconds to reload, and he would have been done. He was just way too aggressive, and just really foolish, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Now, getting back to the gun on this, it's a little bit better penetration than the traditional King Tiger. It's a slower reload, but you have more than 3 times the TNT equivalent when it comes to the explosive filler. It's just amazing one-shot capabilities. And of course, that shot just misses the T-34-85. But, you know, I just wanted to try it. You never know. Sometimes you shoot through the rubble. Sometimes you'll get the target. Sometimes you'll miss. I know that there are guys over here. I can hear shots being fired. And I know that it's just a matter of time before I am getting into a situation where I have to defend myself. But I take this opportunity to look towards the cap, and there we go. One shot, take out the Panther. And it wasn't even a great shot. You know, it wasn't like I hit him directly in the ammo rack. It was basically aimed towards the crew compartment, and it's going to blow up everything inside. It's kind of like firing the IS-2. Just one shot, boom. And there, I hate some of those Panthers. The earlier Panthers, they have that nasty little mantlet that's very trollish. But he's down. I don't have to worry about him anymore. There is going to be a little Panzer that's going to come around and flank behind us up on the ridgeline. He's going to get a shot into me, but I'm just going to be patient. There he goes. He hit me, and now he's going to die. Boom! Right through all those big tanks. Just one shot. Just instant one shot. That's the amazing thing about this gun. The reload is the only thing that I dislike about this tank. Everything else about it, it's just fantastic. everything from its accuracy to its armor. There's really nothing I dislike about this other than the reload rate. So after destroying that Panzer IV, I ended up going up into a Mosquito, and I rocketed a Tiger E over by the cap, and I'm just pushing up, trying to get this IS-1, but he ends up going down, and I end up focusing towards Bravo, where I see a couple of tanks coming along the side of the water here, and holy crap, look at them all. Pow! One shot. Just instant death, man. Then a King Tiger comes out of his spawn, and he sees where I am. He actually fires a shot at me while he crosses the bridge. I'm in the middle of a reload, so I can't quite get a good shot on him. I fired as soon as I could, and all I got was his tracks. And I didn't even kill his tracks. I didn't destroy them. I only damaged them. So he was able to continue across the bridge. Meanwhile, this T-25 is still sitting here on the water, and boom. That wasn't even a shot into the crew compartment. It was just into the fuel tanks, and it just exploded the entire tank with one shot. So with him down, my mind is all I can do is think about that King Tiger that managed to cross the water. And I know that he knows that I'm here. It's just a matter of time before he comes over here and kills me. At least that's what I'm thinking. So I want to push out here quickly and engage him as soon as I can. And that's where I think he is right there. Is that one King Tiger right there? I just don't remember his name. I don't remember if he was a P or an H. I think he's gonna be here, but no, he's not. So where the hell is he? Because remember, this is you and I had the advantage of seeing this in a replay file and not the live recording. And of course, here I see a Tiger II up here, so I figured, well, he must have climbed up the ridge to get some sniping shots over on the other side of the water. I didn't realize at the time that there were two King Tigers over here. This guy is completely oblivious to me, so I put a shot into his turret, take out all his crew, take out his gun breech. I don't think he would have realized that I was even up here if I had even gone up there next to him and shot him right in the side. I think I would have been able to do that without him noticing me. I think he was just so focused, so tunnel visioned on the guys across the water. I think I could have done that. But instead, I ended up not killing him. So I have to come down here and battle. But what I eventually find out is to be two King Tigers. And of course, this gun depression and this ridge is kind of fighting me. I can't get my gun on target. He makes the mistake of turning his turret. Once again, another King Tiger's got way too much ammunition in his turret. You shouldn't have any ammunition in your turret, by the way. Limit yourself to 30 or so rounds, and you'll be fine. The other King Tiger pushes out. He donks his shot by firing into the ground, and I ammo rack him. That's two King Tigers down. That's kill number 8. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's clean them up. But you could see why I'm liking this gun. I mean, one shot, and it kills the tank almost every single time. I mean, how can you not like a gun that has that capability? You know what I mean? So our team is pushing Bravo. We are basically on cleanup duty at this point. Of course, there's a couple of tanks. There's a Panther, there's a Comet. Of course, teammates in the way, so I can't shoot around him. You know, he's kind of unintentionally cock blocking me here. He's on fire. The poor Panther's on fire right now. Meanwhile, poor Bill, he is up on the ridge in another King Tiger. I think I killed Bill earlier. What do you guys say? What do you guys think about me killing Bill again? You the kill mind? After all, I got a nice little side shot on him. Not a great shot, actually. But lower front tank, yeah, one shot. Blows up those fuel tanks just beautifully. Poor Bill. Push on forward, and we find ourselves in the AAA territory, which is kind of an issue with my approach to taking additional rounds. I don't take shrapnel rounds or high explosive rounds or whatever, because I very rarely encounter AAA like this. You know, the American AAA have what I call empty spaces, where you can put a round through them and it basically does nothing. It's just inconsequential damage. So killing some of these American tanks, or excuse me, the American self-propelled anti-aircraft guns, it's just a pain in the ass sometimes. German ones, however, are not an issue. The Austrians, the Rebellions, yeah, one shot, boom. just instant death, man. I love this vehicle. I love the gun. I wish we could get this in another vehicle. I take aim at the Kugelblitz. He's tucked in there so nicely that I really can't get a good shot at him, so all I do is I take out his transmission, which is basically means he's not going to go anywhere, so that's fine. This game is pretty much over anyway. There was a little panther here that I didn't realize that I could have killed it if I had a little bit more time, if I didn't push so far forward and the game ends up ending before I could get back here and get a shot on him. But still, that's okay. Ended up with 10 kills, got first place on the team, and of course you got the win, so, you know, what more could you ask for, right? Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Take care, guys.